Hey guys, so I am here with baby Puck and I'm just gonna talk to you guys while I get him like changed or put on. It's kind of gonna be in a mismatched. Sorry, I'm all over the place already. I was kind of like thinking of this diaper, but then I saw this diaper and I was like, I don't know. But then I was thinking he has some, oh, you guys can't even see. I had this diaper out and then I saw the little nautical diaper. And I thought, wait, he got some nautical type stuff. So I don't know, should I keep that? Then he has these little socks that totally don't match. And so I don't know. So I was thinking, he's gonna have a mismatch day. So I'm gonna get him dressed, but I am gonna talk to you guys for those that are expecting silicone babies, waiting on silicone babies, looking for silicone babies, on the edge of getting silicone babies. And I just did a video not too long ago about this, but I know a lot of people, you get a lot of information from us YouTubers and just in forums and stuff, and it just can get to be a bit much and pretty overwhelming. And I'm wondering if this video is looking kind of dark. Hang on one second, guys. Let me see what I can do to change that. I guess it's not too bad, because he is definitely, I don't know. He's like, it's like he's looking darker than what he is. So I was trying to fix that, but it's gonna be kind of hard because it's very dreary out today. So anyway, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna get him dressed. But again, like I said, you get a lot of mixed information about the dolls and everything, and it at the end of the day, picking out a baby is definitely going to be all about a preference. I have definitely learned that from collecting some of all different types of babies, from soft silicone to harder silicone to with armatures, without armatures. I have learned that I actually like them all. It just depends on the sculpt and what at that moment my desire is. A lot of times I do a lot of photos, and of course I do a lot of videos, and I definitely love to pose my babies. I almost hate for them to be in an unnatural pose, which is why I'm going to lift this little guy up. I'm going to move this out the way and allow him to lay on just this blanket alone. But I love the loose part of the legs, but I also enjoy having armatures for posing. And not only that, some of the way these people, the sculptors, not people, the way sculptors sculpt the dolls or make the dolls, like for instance, this doll, in my opinion, definitely needed the armatures because of the way it's sculpted to, so I can make his arms look a little bit more realistic. I'm gonna take his hand mitts off after I get him in his little shirt. But with his legs, if I had armatures, I would be able to do a lot more with the posing him. But because they're soft enough, I can still pose them, you know, enough. But with Lillian babies, the way the arms are, I definitely would recommend the armatures in the arms at least. Well, I think that's the only way they're offered. But like I said, I like babies with both, with armatures and without them. And I do like soft silicone. When it's full bodies, I definitely like soft silicone. There's no way that I would get a full body in 30, Equiflex 30 at this point in my collecting, because it's my preference that I prefer softer. But some people like firmer, and that's okay. Now I can say with Claire armatures, and I believe, I can't remember quite, so I'm not going to say that. But I know definitely with Claire's on, even in with Puck and also with Jade, you cannot feel the armatures inside. You can't tell where they start and stop. You can, it feels like it's a bone in there somewhere maybe, but it's a very soft armature. So everybody does them differently. I've felt some where you can feel like it's a wire inside of them or something. But one thing I want to point out to you guys that Claire stressed when you're buying her dolls, that at this point, all of her dolls are 100% silicone. So even everything inside of them is silicone as well. The only thing that wouldn't be silicone is the eyes. I don't think they're silicone, they're usually glass eyes. But if people tell you that their dolls are made out of anything other than platinum, Equiflex silicone from Smooth On, you might want to be a little leery, because back in the day there was some babies that was made out of tin silicone. One of them, which was a big controversy on Doll Fan just recently, was Andrea Arcella. And the dolls fell apart. They will fall apart over time, just like crumble, without you even doing anything to them. And so you have to just, you know, do your research and just figure out what it is that you actually want to do when you have your doll. Like for me, yeah, I know all the holding is great and all that and stuff, but I hold my dolls and I do like rock them and cuddle with them, but more than anything, I pose them. You know, like 75% of the time my dolls are being posed. So it's very important that they are posed with armatures, and or sometime, you know what I mean, or can be posed. Which is why when I'm shopping for a silicone baby, I'm always conscious about the way the body style is. I don't like silicone babies that's sculpted with the legs like this in a permanent position. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me move you guys over a little bit. I don't like when they're like this, stuck like this, or the doll's legs are just like hanging in the air like that, because it's very unnatural and very unrealistic. And if the doll is stuck like that all the time, what's going to happen is when you buy sleepers and stuff like that, you got to scrunch this up, and it's all, I mean, it just makes it more awkward for me. That's just a personal preference, and that's why I say, again, it's all about what you like in a doll and what you want in a doll. Not about my taste, not about nobody else, but you do want to, you know, browse around and do your research and check on that. A lot of people will try to gear you and steer you to their taste, or try to discourage you from buying something if they don't. Sometimes it's I hate to say it, but in this doll world with these ladies, sometimes it's out of pure jealousy. They don't want you to have something that they can't have, so they will talk against it towards you. These ladies in this community, unfortunately, can be very bitter and can be very hateful in their behavior. So you got to be careful where you get your advice from. And some people are they just honestly just don't know what the heck they're talking about, and they will mislead you. And I'm not saying this about anyone in particular. I'm just talking in general. Just from my personal experience, because I've had it done to me so many times. But luckily I do my own research, and I'm usually not the one to follow on anyone's coattail. I don't like 100% of any one particular artist's work. I'm not on anyone's payroll either. So I'm not like I don't like every single doll that Claire makes. I don't like every single doll that Lillian makes. I don't like every single doll that this person make or that person. And my tastes change sometimes. It's funny because sometimes, you know, I may say, oh, I don't like this doll, or I don't like that doll. And then later that artist may wow me and come up with something different, or they may change their paint style or something, and I may absolutely love it. It's also happened to me where I was loving a doll, an artist style, and then she changed her style to something I absolutely hate. So it can work both ways. So, I mean, you know, just be careful when you're out here and you're buying. But when you're getting a silicone baby, if you're expecting a silicone baby, I think you're going to enjoy it. Especially if you never had one, and the feeling of the soft silicone is just lovely. And it's a different medium, and it just feels good. But you know, the realism come with a mixture of things between the painting and also the sculpting. I know some people are afraid of the silicone, of it, the ripping and the tearing and all these things that they hear. And people say all kinds of stuff to scare you, and the hair falling out. It just depends on the artist, on each baby. As well as just like the armatures, people like, oh my God, they may poke through and all that. Well, it just depends on, again, the artist. But, you know, sometimes it's nice because I wouldn't want his arms to be always stuck out like this, or I wouldn't want them to be always stuck up either. So it's nice that I can, you know, pose him, you know, in different ways and stuff like that. So I do enjoy the armatures in him, but I also like the little dangly. So that's why I like having partials and full body babies, because it gives me that flexibility to do both. Now, idealistically, I would have probably put that one on there, but because I know I took that other sock and put it on my nightstand because it fell off, and I was like, where does that go? I'm not going to walk all the way back there, and I'm not going to pause the video to do it. So he's going to definitely be mix matched today with his little sockies on. I rarely put him on clothes, and I do like him. It's funny because although I like his hands a lot, I do like him in hand mitts. And you know, that's the thing, like some of my babies I absolutely do not like in hand mitts, but some I do. I actually put Jade in hand mitts a lot too. I like her in hand mitts. Some babies I don't like in hand mitts at all, and some I do. Sometimes I want to put his hand mitt on this one. Like I want to put his sleeve all the way down just to where it look like his little fingers are gripping the end of his shirt. Oh my gosh, me and this baby, I would have never thought in a million years that I would have been so attached to him. But oh my gosh, it's just amazing to have him. And you know, because like he don't have the squishy tummy, like if that was Jade, she would have bitten in a little bit more. But I'm learning to be able to pose him as well. But he still, see, I still do cute poses, mommy. So yeah, so I'm actually, I don't know if I'll take you guys along with me, but I'm actually gonna do a whole Puck haul just for him real soon. But I really don't like him in much clothes, so it hasn't bothered me that he doesn't have a whole lot. This actually came from Auntie Bubbles 75 from Australia. Yeah, this little side snap. I love side snaps. But anyway, guys, I'm going to be talking to you guys some more about some things. And I hope that you guys look out for my alert for the live streams, because I'm going to have a lot of things going on in those live streams. So yeah, so look forward to those. And I know the Puck series, taking a short break because I have a lot going on, and I need to get this stuff situated, and I'm painting, so I need to finish up these babies that I've just put on the back burner. But I am going to finish up, and I'm also going to be introducing some other stuff to you guys. Oh my goodness, I just love him. I love doing this. This is so weird. I love doing that just because to see his little head fall back. So silly. It's so silly, the things that us collectors do, right? Oh my gosh. All right, guys, that is it. You guys got to see my little man, and it's funny because I literally bring him out of the room just to have him laying out when I'm like doing housework and stuff, so that I can have him in eyesight, and I just keep staring at him. I think, let me see, I don't put this on. And don't you fight me, little boy. Sometimes he pushes his fingers back at me because he doesn't like for me to cover his fingers up. But I'm always like, no, I don't want you to scratch yourself, little boy. All right, guys. Wait. There we go. Well, not so bad, huh? Not so bad. Not so bad for a little mismatched baby. Let's see. Alright, guys. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Bye-bye.